a very funny guy. He's a good friend of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Majid!
In case where you wonder what he was whispering, it just told him to be in the bathroom after the show. He wants to compare size. What's up? Are you ready for some uncensored and offensive comedy? Okay, just indulge me for a second, okay? Knock knock.
Who's that?
Get the fuck out of here. I don't do knock knock jokes. Get the fuck out of here. I don't do knock knock jokes. Who? No, you didn't get that? No. I'm from Lebanon. Knock knock jokes don't work in Lebanon. They just completely blow. They do. It bombs big time. If anything, we have one knock knock joke that kind of is funny, but only people of color will find it funny. So you will find it funny, you will find it funny, you too will find it funny. You want to hear it? Yeah. Alright, you guys like this? Good. Knock knock. Who's there? I'm not of this country, but you are in my house. See, you guys got it. White people have no idea what's going on. Or maybe the white people are supporting the other side. I don't know. Anyway, yes, I'm Lebanese, but don't be afraid because unlike some Lebanese people, I actually left my beeper at home. They're after us, man. You know? I mean, I think we inherited all of this, you know, from other people of color that got it bad. Now it's our turn. Like, I don't even buy my electronics online under my name. I'm terrified. You know, I was gonna get a white guy, you know, someone that looks like you to buy my stuff. But the thing is, they're too smart for that. I mean, they'll see right through that. So I needed something a little bit more foolproof. So from now on, Ira Iskowitz buys all of my electronics on my behalf. Because they're not gonna blow up an Ira, but they won't think twice about blowing up a San Niga. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna stay clear of that. Well, this is a good crowd so far. Are you guys offended yet?
Yeah, already.
Okay, well then I'm doing my job. Alright, look, I was doing a special one time in Bahrain. That's a Middle Eastern country for those that don't know. And as soon as I got announced to go on stage, just before I was to say my first line, a blind guy enters the crowd. And he's looking for his seat. I mean, this guy was legally blind. He had the thick shades, like what you got on, the cane, the whole bit, right? And I was trying to get his attention to help him find his seat. I said, hey, Mr. Blind Man, yo, over here. I don't know why I was waiting. I said, what you want to do, Mr. Blind Man, is take 3 steps forward and start sidestepping. You're going to feel some knees in your asses, hoping they're just knees in your asses until you find an empty seat. And he sits down. And I want to make him feel comfortable. He's in my show, you know, because even handicapped people like to be treated like everybody else. So I said, hey, Mr. Blind Man, thanks for coming to my show. I'm a big supporter of your cause. I just donated $200 to the Foundation of the Blind. It's just a shame that you won't actually get to see that. And all of a sudden I hear, hey! That's offensive! You should be ashamed of yourself. I was like, my first reaction, I'm sorry, bitch, are you blind? No! But I don't have to be blind to take offense about jokes about the blind. I think you kind of do. I mean, who are you to speak on behalf of what is offensive to a blind man when you're not even blind yourself? Like, if somebody called me a cracker, I'm not going to take offense. And if somebody called a white person a cracker, I'm not going to feel offended for that white. I'll probably join that person in calling that white person a cracker. No, I'm not going to defend. Right? So during this whole back and forth, I'm trying my best not to keep a blind eye. Is this thing on? Okay. Yeah. I'm trying my best not to keep my blind eye with this blind guy. I'm trying to get this motherfucker in my sight. You know, because he has a vision to see. And with what's going on between me and this bitch, it was definitely unforeseeable. So I'm looking at the blind guy. The blind guy is laughing his ass off. Granted, he's facing the wrong way, but he's laughing his ass off. So I turned to the blind guy, hey, Mr. Blind Man, I'm sorry, I hope I didn't offend you. Is what this bitch saying valid? Am I being, offensive? And he gets up and he taps his cane on the floor 3 times. And I shit you not, he says, I've never seen this bitch before in my life. Next time, I hope a mute comes to my show because I know they don't talk back. So that leads me to another experience that I had with heckler, because when I was living in Bahrain, this woman, she saw my show and she saw my Instagram, and she goes, "You're very funny, can you do that for children? I'm putting a charity show for children." And I said, "Yes, I love kids. Scratch that. I love children the legal amount." Not sticking my finger up the ass about. You gotta be careful how you say things these days. You know? Right? To say that you love children, you gotta be specific. So I said, yeah, sure. I mean, like, okay, so I spent all week coming up with jokes that kids can relate to. You know, how parents are on your nerves, getting to do your homework, clean behind your ears, don't masturbate for more than 5 minutes, you know, things like that. So I said, no problem, I'll do that. The big day comes, I'm standing in front of 60, 70 kids, all looking at me, and I start with my first joke. I said, "Hey kids, you like violence?" I didn't say that, but I said, "Hey kids, aren't parents just the worst?" And they started booing me, big time. Like I didn't even get to my joke. So I said, okay, let me try another angle. So children, listen, my mother, she was on my nerve the other day. "Hey, boo, 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 boo." The woman that hired me, she's standing and looking at me like this. I'm trying to make the connection, I couldn't figure it out. I said, fuck this. That's the last time ever I'll do anything for a bunch of orphans again. I don't like to be heckled, even if it's by a bunch of children. So I started heckling them back. Seriously, who are they going to go cry to?
No, bro.
Do you think I stopped there? I didn't stop there. Now I'm on the attack. I said, "Kids, do you know where my mother is? I'm going to visit her tonight because she made me dinner. Do you know where your parents are? They died in a car accident. That's why you're here. The rest of you are all here because your parents didn't love you enough to want to keep you." Mic drop, and thank you guys for not heckling me. I've been Majid Andary, and you guys have been great.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Mr. Majid. That was hilarious. That was next level. You know, I was like, wow.
I'm broke, bitch.